last but not least, unmute the mic button. There we go. Welcome to the bait shop, guys. Saturday night. Got another one going on. Folks. Come on, Buck. How are you, folks? Another week. Got the bait shop here. Not a whole lot in the news this week. In fact, not even going to throw up the old goofy banner over there. But we will go over. We'll go over here. Can I get this all right here, Doc? Buck? There it is. That's what we wanted. Yeah. Oh, we can't go to Steam because if I go to Steam, then I lose my nice music. That won't work. All right. Welcome, Fish Planet Mobile 64. Welcome, everybody, to the bait shop. Tonight, well, Buck, you can't go that way, so we'll just talk about it without it. All right? That's all you can do, buddy. That's all you can do. There's no way to get over there to Steam and look at that without losing the background music from the fishing plant. I hate that. It won't go down, it won't stay there, and it won't give me my music. All right. We're not worried about it, though. That's for sure. Where are we going? Buck's Nightmare. We're going to Ghent to Newsen. Thank you, Micah. You better be here tonight. You're welcome, Micah, I should say. All right, guys, we're going over there. I don't go over there much. Don't fish there much. And if you guys have been following Buck for the last year, you kind of know it's not one of my favorite places in Fishing Planet to fish. You know, you gotta love the coal barge hollering at you, and then of course the Atlantica coming up and down the barge, the canal every 20 minutes. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. However, we're going over there. We're going to do some fishing over there tonight. So we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight in the bait shop. Well, I mean the Netherlands. What is Ghent to Newsen Canal? Well, it's a canal that was built in the beginning of the 19th century. Now it connects the Dutch port of Newsen with the city of Ghent in Belgium. And this thing's 200 meters wide. It's 32 kilometers long. It's deep. It's for big vessels to get through. To get through that neck of the woods over there. So it's a big thing over there for real. And they got some fish over there, and we're gonna go after some of them. Now, your average fish over there is 16 and a half pounds. Okay. Now these are the stats that come out of Wiki and all that. That's a bunch of crap, in my opinion, over there. Because I look at the leaderboards all the time. I kind of know the size of the fish that's over there. Tonight, we're not going to run into anything over 10 and a half pounds. All right. that eel, biggest they get over there, 10.6 pound or 4.8 kilos. The flounder, 6.5 pounds. And there again, you're looking at 3 kilos. Eyed, 5.5 pounds. Northern pike over there is only, the biggest northern pike in the game is running about 43 pounds right now. But on Ghent to Newsen, 4.4 pounds. I mean, they don't have trophy, only young and common pike over there. So your pike are little. So you're not going to get big pike. Don't worry about that. The Xander over there, what's the Xander run? About 10.9 pounds is the biggest one over there. 14 pound is biggest in the game. So they run a little smaller on the canal over there. So again, 10, 12 pound, 10, 11, 12 pound gear, it's going to be sweet. If you got 20 pound gear, you're overpowered, but you'll be all right. And when we get into talking to the weapons that I'm going to take for going over there, I got a lot of light stuff. I'm taking 13, 11, 12, 13, 14 pound gear. That's what I'm taking. That's really all you need for for this canal. Well, what are we going to target? Well, we're going to target just the European eels over there. Now, guys, you know that guy. That's why you always get the little thing up there. You're not allowed to keep them because they're on the critical endangered species list for real. So you're not allowed to mess with them European eel for real. And we're gonna go after the European flounder. I thought we'd go after some of the harder fish to get. So we'll go after that. Those two mainly in the beginning, and then we'll try to pick. Now the ides aren't too hard to get, so I thought we'd chase a few ides. We're gonna get them anyway where we're fishing. So it's probably northern pike. I'm gonna try to hit a northern pike. We'll throw a couple of spoons out there, a couple of mean spoons. See what we can get on that. The Xander's gonna be in that area. I mean, there's only 2 drop zones. You can walk up and down the whole damn canal, but I mean, there's fish all over the place in that canal. It's a slow bite rate. You got to have patience, but we'll have some good fun over there tonight while we're fishing. What else we're going to chase? Is there? Oh, and the thick lip gray mullet. Now, there's 2 of these fish that you can only get on that waterway, and that's the European flounder and the thick lip gray mullet. This is the only waterway you can catch those 2 fish on. The other ones, European eel, you can get it at a couple of spots. The ide, of course, we know you can get a couple of spots. Rush, that neck of the woods. Northern pike, we got everywhere, all over the map. Xander, we got those in a couple of spots. So now there's some other fish over there. European perch is over there. What's else is over there? Round goby is over there. Common bream. I wasn't going to tackle them. We might cross paths with them in our escapades this evening, but not really targeting them. So, with that in mind, well, what are we going to fish with, Buck? Well, let's get that goofy. I got to get that. I can't take a picture. I can't take that picture of Antonusen anymore. I mean, we're going to be there all night. Every time I see that picture, I cringe. All right, guys, baits for this thing. Your top baits, and that's what we're going to fish with, really. Your top baits for this lake, this river, so to speak, that you want to take with you. Small minnows. Now I'm going to read them down in top baits. I mean, from top to bottom. Like number 1, small minnows, shrimp, shiners, small cut bait, crawfish. Crawfish cut, medium cut, crawfish, regular crawfish, night crawlers, and sea worms. Now your sea worms, that's for your thick gray mullets. Now these baits that I'm giving you are strictly for the fish that we're targeting. So for those fish that we're going to target tonight that we got listed there, you definitely want, small minnows are going to be top on our list there, shrimp and shiners. Now we'll go after that eel, the shrimp again for the eel, small cut bait for the eel. Crawfish cut, flounder likes that, so we should be all right. Now, tackle. Where's your tackle at? Take that away. Tackle. Yeah, did I build the lures I wanted? I think so. All right. Now, your top lures, and we got these with us too. So. Number 1 lure on this waterway is a medium 1/2 ounce 14 gram rainbow holographic 3/0. That's your number 1. That's the big guy that's got the most catches on this thing. Next in line would be your narrow spoon 1/4 ounce. The silver one, believe it or not, 1/4 ounce 7 gram silver. 1/0 hooks on that guy. And your narrow spoon 1/2 ounce 14 gram red holographic, the other night one. Comes in, another 14 grammer, 3/4 ounce. The red holographic, 3/4 ounce, 21 gram. That's got 3/0 hooks on it. He's next in line. Got a nano spinner, 1/8 ounce, 4 gram, the golden black trout, number 1 hook on it. And the walker brings up the rear there, 3/8 ounce, 11 gram natural, 1/0. One with a 1/0 hooks on it. So those are kind of the lures that you want to use. I don't lure fish a lot over here much, other than for the pike and the eyed. Other than that, it's pretty much I use live baits with. Well, what I'm taking, as you see when we jump over there, is going to be a bunch of feeder poles. Just lightweight bottom rods, feeder poles. That's what I'm going to take. A couple of spinning rods. That's it. That should do the job for us over there. What else do we need to know about over there? Now, there's only 10 species of fish. The fish here seem to take forever to catch, what I was told. Oh yeah, that's what I said in the very beginning. The bite rate is slow on this canal. However, I'm hoping, when we go over there tonight, I'm usually pretty good at getting on fish at least. So I'm hoping that we'll have a good 2 hours where we'll catch some fish. I hope if the fishing gods are upon us, we'll catch fish. I've been to this canal and it's been a long, hard night. That's for sure. Oh man. But, patience is a virtue, they say. Well, as far as patience go, I'm like a bad doctor. I don't have any. All right. I guess it's time. Let me see. Did we talk about it? Oh, we didn't talk about the average. Now, they said, like I said before, they were talking about the average fish over on this waterway being 16 and a half pounds, 7.5 kilos. I don't think so. Now, the average money you can make here, it's $42 a pound / kilo, non-premium, and 64 if you're on a premium account. Okay, they say you can expect to, it's gonna cost you travel and license. Go over here is $5.5 thousand to get over there with everything. You can figure on $10,800 on maintenance and bait. Okay, so you add that to your 5.5. Now you're up to 15. Okay, so you know what you got to do to break even. You know what you spend on the bait. You got to make sure that you account for that. Extensions over here are $700 a day, so you're gonna pay you're gonna drop $700 to extend each day. What else? What else do we need to know about here? They say average money you can make in an hour on a non-premium account is $21,160 an hour. Premium account would be $33,240. They say the average daily take, non-premium $49,870. Premium account average take $74,805. I've never made that kind of money because I don't stay here that long. I get in, get what I need, and get out. All right, but we'll see how much we can make in this 2-hour spill. We'll see if we can squeeze a whole day in 2 hours. I don't know. What do 2 hours normally give you? That gives you an 8-hour fishing plan a day. 2 hours real time. That should give us 8 hours of fishing. We'll see if we come home with 74,000. I don't think so. All right. What else? Canal notes. I talked about that. Oh, now, here's something that's nice about this waterway, though. If you're hunting unis, now, there's only 10 different fish species in here. Okay, different types of fish. 10 different types of fish. And out of those 10, 7 of them will give you unis. So you can get 7 different unis in this waterway, which is pretty cool. The only ones that don't give you unis are the European perch. You get common and trophy there. The northern pike, you only get, like I said, they're small. Young and common is all you get on the pike. And of course, the round goby. The round goby gives you common and trophy. That's it. But other than that, all the other fish you get uni capability. So naturally, you're going to get that uni, trophy, common. So that's kind of sweet. Now, there's a lot of fish to be had here. Especially, if you could score these fish faster, this would be a great place to club hunt. but the turnaround rate's too slow. The bite rate's too slow for club fishing. But we're gonna have fun doing that, that's for sure. So with that, I think that I went over everything about the waterway. Went over about the ammo, and we got the baits up there. Of course, I took the baits down because the lures are up there. I should move them to 2 different spots so they can stay rolling. I think I did that last week. I don't know why I put them in the same spot this week. That was dumb. All right, so you kind of see the fish we're going after. You see the number 1 lures, so you want to make sure you have those in your tackle box if you're going out fishing with us tonight, because those are definitely the hot ones. And let's jump over to the locker room over there. Buck, get your big head out of the way now. There you go. All right, let's get over there and take a look at weapons for a while. Got time to talk about weapons. All right, guys. Well, you know how I am. I'm lazy. Number 1, when it comes to building these sticks, I got too many of them in there that I got to go through to try to find. But I do have a good table that helps me. I got a good table graph that I've built, so I can build them. I can build the sticks quicker. However, I also choose them by weight, and if I ended up getting a specific pole in a DLC, a certain weight, and you know how I talk about all these DLCs. You know, guys, you guys know me. If there's an equivalent pole in the shop, I always tell you about it. And there's a lot of times I won't buy a DLC because I can get the same damn pole in the shop, so I don't need that DLC unless there's some other gear in there I want. But you know, when I do my performance and my DLC critiques, I let you know all that stuff. You know, so if there is and a lot of times there are nice poles in the DLCs, and this happened to be one of them that I got in the Thanksgiving pack, and it's a nice lightweight, it's well balanced, flipping stick. Where's your mouse at, Buck? There it is. Okay, it's the Tomahawk, and I love this thing because it's a lightweight, 2 to 6.1 pound, but it's a 21 footer, 21.3. This thing will flip a mile. I mean, you can really get out there ways. It's a little tough if you're trying to get up close because it ain't gonna flip close for you. This thing's gonna flip out there a piece. So you got to position yourself appropriately if you're going to use it in tight. That's all, because it is a 21 footer. Okay, so it's got a Pocahontas there. I don't remember now what that's equivalent to, but it's got a nice 5.95 on there on a 6.1, and I think I'm running 6-pound test on this. Yeah, 6-pound test. That's a nice little flipping stick. So we'll take him. I love that for just flipping around the docks, and this is a great stick to have with you. And in my second position is going to be my smallest match rod, my Omnifloat. I love this stick. I take it almost everywhere I go, every waterway. It's perfect. It won't flip quite as far. It's got a little more weight to it. It's great for the pan fish up close. This thing will flip real close. It's a little heavier, but it can handle nice fish. So you're good anywhere, any of your smaller fish in the game, this stick will handle it. And I like that about this rod. And of course, now this is really the only, I believe this is the only spinning rod I'm bringing. Of course, everybody knows this guy here. So in other words, just bring a good book to read while you're fishing there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bring a good book. I love it. Yeah, or a cooler full of beer. That's the way I look at it. The hell with the books. Just bring a cooler full of beer. And, the other things you need to get through the day. Jig winner, 810. Gotta love him. 13-pound stick with a Bremer 5000 engine on him. So I love this guy because I just run right up the stick. 13-14 with 15 pounds string on him. And that's a strong little stick there. Some of our other great videos. Notes. Right, watch my videos for your next location. You need to watch Buck's video prior to going to the next waterway so you get prepped up and you know where you're headed. All right, position number 4. This one here, I like this little stick here for a 14-pounder. Again, I tried to keep everything right around 14 pounds, 15 pounds for this trip. Some of it is a little heavier, but it's just it happened to be those were the last two sticks, and I decided they'll still fit. I'll take them with me, so I didn't have to take them out. So Laker Pro 13.2, 14-pound stick there. Bremer 5000 again, 14-pound engine. Love that Bremer. It's a 38.5. It's a nice 14-pound. It's right in this area. This is a great engine because he's got that 38.5. He's got one of the larger recoveries. So I'm always looking. If you look at me, I'm always trying to put the largest recovery reel I can. I want to crank as fast in as I possibly can. Now that'll change. It changes how you have to set your retrieve speeds for different lures. If you haven't already, join us on Discord. Well, that's for all you guys. I don't do the Discord till 8 o'clock. I think that you're talking to everyone else. Be here for a minute. Okay, been here for a minute. Okay. Yeah, we do that. We do the Discord at 8. I do anyway. Everybody else is probably over there now. I'm not. This is the only peace and quiet I get. I get this half an hour to myself. I get to talk for half an hour. Once we hit fishing with Buck at 8 o'clock, Buck's out of the picture. I'm along for the ride, guys. And that's the way it should be. I get asked questions and I get teased and I get picked on. But I can take it. I'm tough. All right, back to my sticks. Hi, Smoke. Glad you're here, buddy. All right, so we got the Laker Pro, like I said, in that Bremer. We're good with him now. Next position up. Another quick, sorry guys, it was a quick deal. He was in the right position, the right weight. 11-pounder. I didn't have to build him. He's already there. This, not a bad for a DLC. Not a bad balance setup. It is 11-pound stick with a 10.5-pound engine on it. And I don't even know what they put. What's it come with? 10-pound. All right. That's okay. That's all right. That'll work for me. Work for me coming up through the ranks in the very beginning of this whole project. So it'll work. Position 6. One of my favorite 20-pound sticks in the game is the Phoenix 1410 with a Big River 6500 on it. Look at that recovery, fellas. 49 inches. The best in the game at that poundage. I think there may be maybe one or two other reels in the game that you can get that kind of recovery. I think, but not many. And that's why that's one of the top reels. If you're running 20-pound gear, not 18, 19, 20, 21-pound, or even me, I go up to here clear to 22-pound. Because you got a 22-pound stick, 19-pound engine, and that Big River's strong. I run 20-pound test on it, so not a problem there. That's my medium stick there. Hey, sorry I'm late, man. Came for dinner. Might be late getting on tonight. Oh no, they came for dinner. Get a bellyache. Burn the dinner. Oh, have fun, Jules. And our last position. No worries. Last one was another quick one I had in here, and it's a little heavy for here, but it's another small, the bottom rod feeder pole there. So I left him in there. Probably won't use him. Maybe we'll use him. I don't know. I really don't know whether fishing with 20 rods helps any better than fishing with 3 in this waterway, to tell you the truth. I think the only way to fish this canal is with a drag net on the back of the Atlantica. Personally, but we'll go over there and have some fun one way or another. All right, guys. And if you notice, I did this on purpose too. I'm using carp sinkers over here. It's a canal. Now this is just one of my real life tactics. I'm trying to throw it like I do. I try to teach all the time about real life. It's a deep loud waterway, a lot of noise normally. So you've got skittish fish to to begin with. So at that when you fish an area like that where there's big barges, big things, especially like when we fish the locks down in Pittsburgh during in the rivers when we go walleye fishing, you really only get good bite rates and all towards the evening when the bigger barges quit running through the locks and then the river goes calm. It's like hunting in the woods. When you get in the woods, you disturb the woods. You got to be quiet for a while and sit for the woods 15, 20 minutes to get back to normal. They accept you being in there, and then at that point, things go back to normal. And it's the same in the fishing world. It's like, that's why you don't even go out fishing on some of the lakes around here on the weekends because you can forget it. I mean, with all the power boats and the screaming kids and everything that's going on the waterway, unless you can get completely back into a deep, far channel back away from the main drag, you're in trouble for fishing. That's all there is to it. So, but anyway, enough of that being said. So the stick was in there. I'm going to leave it in there. We'll use it in case we have to. The baits, like I said, guys, you want to make sure I've got lined up already for shiners. That's going to be small minnows, small cut bait. But like I said, I'm going to target the eel and the flounder first. So small cut bait, shrimp. Here I haven't even set anything up for a lure yet or not. This is the way I keep it packed in my template. So we'll decide what we're going to throw on that. Well, I think I got some night crawlers on this guy here. I don't even know why. I think that's the way that one comes. And of course, this guy always keeps crickets because that's me playing around. All right, what do we got here? Look at that, 28 minutes. You finally timed something correctly. Finally, that's got to be the first bait shop ever. Know where it is? I know. That's all right. All right, guys. Wow. All right. Get back to you, Buck. Now, did you think anything else of me? Oh, I know what I wanted. One other final thing, guys, I wanted to talk about. See, I have time to do it. I think I have the wrong fish net. That's what I wanted to talk about. Here, fish nets. There we are, fish nets. Okay, what do I got on here? 77 by 264. No. Okay, not for this waterway. This I was using this, which is fine. This is for Lone Star if you're pan fishing in a club, because you can in a day over there, if you got 275 crickets, you catch 275 fish. Well, you're always going to catch some bass here and there and get snagged here and there, but you catch 250 fish, you need this net, and you don't want to beat up big net by no means. So you always want to take a net exactly built for your waterway, not an overpowered net. You don't want one under where you're going to catch fish you can't keep, or you're going to catch more fish than you can keep. You don't want that, but that's what you want to get close to. Like on this Ghent Tenusen, I went back and looked at my journal. I never catch more than the biggest day I ever had on there was 150 pounds of fish. 150 pounds, that's ever. So I'm going to switch this one out because even though this is a small net, I can get a smaller one that costs me less to repair that will be perfectly fine for this fishing trip. 22 pound, here it is, 22 by 150. What happened to my, come on game, there you go. 22 by 154. Like I said, if I have a great night, I'm going to catch maybe, because I looked at my journal, I had a great night that day I was there. And it was 152 pound fish. So I'm thinking this is perfectly fine for our trip here today. So this is the one we're going to use. We're going to replace it. Make sure it got replaced. 154. Yeah, because I don't need I don't need the 220. So there's no sense in beating him up because he costs more to fix than this guy does. And you damn sure don't want to be taking your big boys down here, the 1366s, the 925s. You don't want to be taking these and on any small lake. Believe me, you're just paying out the ass for no reason. And that's why you want to mind your money. Mind your money all the time in this game. Even little things like this. That's why I tell guys, don't throw your fish nets away. You need these things appropriate. Now, some guys may have not have bought the appropriate fish nets as they were coming up through the ranks. Watch my fishnet videos. These are pretty much the fishnets that I kind of, in my opinion, you should get. And there's a reason for that here now is because I can swap them out, go back to waterways. I have that fish net that'll work for that particular waterway. Because my sticks and my level don't mean a damn thing. It's my bank, and you got to have the appropriate bank when you go on a waterway. It's got to hold that fish, that big fish that's there, and it's got to keep enough poundage. But you don't want anything that's double the size than what you need. By no means. Going to pay double the cost of repairs on that net than you would normally have to if you had a smaller net, the appropriate net. All right, that's it. And I ran over by 2 minutes. I had to do that on purpose. That'll end it for tonight's bait shop. We'll be back at 8 o'clock in about 20-some minutes here. And we're headed over there to the Netherlands. We're going to catch some fish. We're going to fill our 154-pound net full of fishkas. Thank you guys for watching tonight. All this month I'm going to be harping, and here's why. On March 27th, it will be the channel's second year anniversary. We hit 400 subscribers 2 days ago, which was great. Thank you guys. Thanks so much for I'm pushing hard. I would love for my second anniversary on the channel to have that hit that 500 subscribers. We need 100 subscribers in 30 days, guys. We can do this. I see the stats out there, and for you guys that watch my videos and haven't subscribed yet, really think about doing it. I mean, just hit the subscribe button. It's going to help everybody at the channel. It's going to help us be able to do cooler things, put more stuff out. It really does. It really helps us a lot, and we appreciate it. And I know people are watching my videos. My view counts are through the roof, and I really appreciate that. All my other stats on YouTube are great. Just the subscriber rate's not coming in, and we need that magic 500 number. We need it. Spread the word around. See if we can get it. I'm going to push hard. I don't normally try to do that. I kind of let things ride. I don't like to be asking for subscribers, but I'd really, really like to put the channel over 500 for the second anniversary that comes up on March the 27th. For that, never ever forget, never ever give up the fight. We'll see you later.